So the summer anime season has given us one of the most turn your brain off and just watch anime ever. And I'm talking about Peach Boy Riverside. This anime has a lot of crazy power scaling, a lot of OP characters, a lot of no story, because there literally is no story, because the story that could have been there, the anime cut out, because the anime has cut out a lot of chapters, like it really has. Episode 1, it cut like chapter 1, which would have been like some setup, and they really just like scattered it throughout that. And then like even episode 3 we're at, it seems like there's a lot missing. I only read like a little bit of the manga, so I don't know what all is going to be missing, but it just seems like a lot is missing so far. Especially like I went into episode 3 and I was like, oh, what is missing? It seemed like fights and all this, but the fights in this are pretty dope. The main characters look dope, especially the one main girl, her name's Sally. When she has her eyes look all crazy, she has one of them crazy anime grins, like, you know, when a character's OP and they about to some shit up, just know that's one of those. But yeah, it really is just turn your brain off and watch. If you just want to see some OP characters, watch this. If you're looking for a story, you're really not going to find the story, because the anime so far is just like, there is no story. Even in the manga really doesn't have no story. It's mainly just a girl going on an adventure. Mainly she's just following some guy that she met, and then she's always wanted to go on an adventure. That's basically what it is. Like I said, the manga really doesn't have a story either, but the anime literally took the story away and was just like, yeah, we're gonna cut out a lot. And it seems like it's super paced and like it's skipping a lot of fights. But I mean, maybe in the manga they skipped them fights, because like I said, I only read like a little bit of the manga, not much. I think like the first 5 chapters I read, that was about it. I probably need to read some more to see, but hey, so far it's actually been pretty dope. I like Sally. She's pretty a dope main character. I like the one bunny girl. That's the bunny girl. I forgot what her name is. Like, it's something like that. The bunny girl. Then you also have like the little ogre girl. Yeah, she's kind of thick. Just saying. It's not a little girl. It's just you know what I'm talking about. You if you've seen the anime, you know what I'm talking about. Just characters. But yeah, the one main guy, he's kind of crazy. Like, he's very crazy, bro. He wants to like slaughter the whole race and all that. And I'm just like, oh, like, is there a reason why he has to do this? But yeah, literally just turn your brain off. Watch it. Don't ask no questions. Don't worry about story. Don't worry about nothing. If you just want to see some overpowered characters, watch Peach Boy Riverside. If you're looking for some fantastic story, you're not going to find it there at all. Like, for real. Like, you're not. Like, I was kind of disappointed when I learned. I was like, oh, this really has no story. Like, it's just like adventure. And I mean, adventure is always good. It doesn't have no story really. Hey, if you've read the manga of this and like you're actually like up to date, let me know. Does this ever pick up and get a story? Because honestly, to me, this doesn't look like it has a story at all. Like, none. Like, there is a story, but there isn't a story. If you feel me, if you've seen the first 3 episodes, you know what I'm talking about. Because like, bruh, where's the story at? Because I've looked this whole time trying to connect stuff. There's little pieces that you can connect, but you can't connect. So it's just like, yeah, it's like, why? Why? But hey, like I said, just turn your brain off, watch it. You'll probably enjoy the fights, because like I said, Sally has a crazy fight in episode 2 that's nuts. It's very nuts. Even I think it's in episode 1 too. Like, it continues in episode 1 and goes into 2, but like her fight is nuts. And there's like crazy power scaling with everybody, because they have ogres, and the ogres are nuts too. Some of the higher ogres or whatever, they're kind of nuts with the powers they can do. Like this, like the one ogre little girl I was talking about, that's not really a girl, it's like a grown woman, but like when she loses power, she shrinks and all that. Yeah, but like she literally had this eye thing that blew up like half a city, and then you have this other guy that just wiped out a city, but we didn't get to see the fight. They mentioned the fight in episode 3, so I'm just like, where's this fight out? But it seems like they're skipping a lot of fights. I hope they're skipping a lot of fights because they're trying to cover all of the manga. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe this manga's finished. I need to look it up and see if the manga's finished or not. So that first fight with Sally is really nuts, because she's fighting a big old walrus, and like, it's very shocking what happens, because I was not expecting what Sally does. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here when this first happens. I'm just thinking like, oh, this is gonna be like some different type of anime, like, I don't know, it's gonna be adventure and all that. But then, hey, when Sally turns up, hey, she turns up. And especially Mikoto, when they turn up, they turn up. Like, if they would have put the chapter 1 in here, everybody would have known what was happening, because it would have just been action from the get-go. Like, we would have had a little bit of backstory, but then you would have saw action and saw like what these characters really like. So like, I guess I like the way they did it. They just took out some of that filler. I mean, it wasn't really filler, just like took out some of that beginning backstory from chapter 1, just to do other stuff and just make it a little bit more interesting and like kind of like a shock factor. And that's kind of what that does. Like, when she turns up, you're like, oh, she's actually this strong. And you're like, wow, because like, that's actually how I felt, because I was not expecting her to actually be that strong, and she actually was that strong. That's the one thing about it. It just has a little shock factor. Especially how they have like these little kids that are literally broken. Some of the ogres that look like humans, but they're actually ogres that are kind of broken. I guess you can say that's one of the crazy shock factors, is just some stuff like that. And especially how they have the ogres that look certain type of ways. Then you have the higher ogres that are like literally look like humans and like they're broken, and just like it's interesting. And then you have Mikoto going around like slaughtering every single ogre like without no mercy. Like if they ask for peace, bro, he's not caring like at all, bro. He just wants to kill them, and it's like, oh, why is he so crazy? Hopefully we get some backstory about that. I'm probably gonna check out the manga sometime just to see. Like I said, I only read like some of the few pages of the manga, like maybe the first 5 chapters. I probably need to read past that to see what else happens. I need to see if the manga's even finished or anything like that. But yeah, just know Sally is nuts, very nuts. But Peach Boy Riverside, it's an interesting one. It's one of the ones I kind of look forward to just because how broken the main characters are, and I just want to see some savage main characters with like crazy smiles on their face as they just like slaughter the enemies of this, because that's what it is. It's just like they be slaughtering them. Like, bro, they don't take no L's. Like especially Sally, bro. Like soon as she says like her heart starts racing and all that, she starts feeling warm, then that's when she turns to a savage, and like, hey, she's about it. Now the ogre girl that they're traveling with, that's not an ogre no more, spoiler, that's not. I wonder how she's gonna work out, because I wonder if she's gonna have like any powers or anything still or whatever. Like, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, if you like adventure anime, you should enjoy this, even though it's like a super quick pace. Like I've seen the pacing is like super fast. If you go from episode 1 to 3, that pacing is hella fast, and like they skip through stuff in episode 3 that just came out, bro, because I was looking like, wow, they skipped some shit. And then like even they show a character that's supposed to be in chapter 1 that we did not get in episode 1. So I'm like, are we gonna get some flashback stuff? I wonder. That's what I'm just wondering about, because it's just like, I wonder how this is going, bro. It just seems like it's going super fast paced, but hey, as long as we get to see some of the best fights of the series, I'm fine with that, if it's gonna go this fast, because it seems like it's going hella fast. But hey, Peach Boy Riverside, like I've been saying this whole time, just watch it. Don't think about the story, just watch it, just to watch the characters and watch crazy fights and just watch broken characters just knock out everybody. Because like the power scaling in this, there is none really. It's just like you have the 2 main characters. You have the main guy, Mikoto, and then you have Sally, and then everybody else falls below, it seems like. Because like it's just like, it's nuts. It's just like, it doesn't matter what happens to them. Like Mikoto, bro, he literally got a big ass blast like launched at him. He literally just ate that shit up like it was nothing. Sally had the same thing. Sally did the same thing and ate it up just like it was nothing, like point blank. Like both of theirs were basically point blank, especially Sally's was point blank, and she just literally like dusted herself off. Like, what was that? Like, bro, she has some Dragon Ball Z type of power scaling. Like, it's nuts. But yeah, hey, watch this anime. You might like it, you might not. It's like I said, it's one of those hit or miss. It's not like really crazy, because like the summer anime honestly has a lot of how can I say this, meh anime, like not really that good. Like there's a lot of not that good anime this summer season. Like it's kind of like what we needed, because like spring and winter had so many bangers that we needed the summer season to have like stuff that was just like meh. Because like there is a lot of meh. I mean, there are two that are like really good right now in my opinion. Like 2 I can think of off the top of my head, but I think there's a 3rd one too. But yeah, summer anime so far has been meh. Just know my summer watch list is coming soon. I'm just waiting on a few more anime to come out, because I think there's two other ones I'm going to watch to see if I like it or not, and then I'll add it, and then I'll come out with that video probably sometime next week or something. But yeah, hey, let me know what you feel about Peach Boy Riverside. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Just let me know. And remember to comment below if you want to about like how you feel about Peach Boy Riverside. And you can like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you really enjoyed, check out all my other videos. And yeah, just let me know, how do you feel about Sally and Mikoto being super broken, bro? Because like, bro, they're very broken. I'm just looking at it like, damn, why are they so damn broken? But yeah, hey, thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.